Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another night of trivia. On this beautiful Monday, July 21st, 2025, coming to you live from my multi-million-dollar studio. Tonight, as usual, we'll be doing a Kahoot quiz for that sweet, sweet cash. That's right. So if you haven't already, download the app. If you have, just wait and we'll get to that pin soon. What else? Sorry about that. There we are. All right. Yes, so download the app if you haven't already, because I will be administering this quiz on Kahoot. Now, you don't need to. As I always state, you do not need to download the app. Just makes it easier. There we go. How is everyone this evening, this fine, fine evening? Looking snazzy. Thank you, my friend. Sean, back here. Got caught up in the nap. Sean got caught up with that nap. Sean, you missed some big happenings. So I guess let's start there. All right. Let's start out with the controversy. The drama. I don't know if you guys saw, or more like you didn't see, a stream of me throwing a rock at a beehive. Which I owe you guys still. I'm not scamming. Okay? Julia, I am not scamming. Because for those of you who were not here, last week we added a little wrinkle. We jazzed it up a little bit. Now, the winner each week, they can take their money. They can take their money and run. They can take that sweet, sweet cash and get the frig out. Or hell yeah, Nick. And as the intergalactic moderator said, we are still searching for the perfect hive. Okay? Do not worry. But back to what I was saying. So the winner can take their cash and run, or they can make me spin the wheel of punishments. And what is that, you ask? I'll tell you. It is a wheel that you guys get to pick punishments. Right? And actually, we have last week's wheel. Dangus in the chat. You guys want to have a look? So this was our wheel last week. All right. So we have on this wheel we have a 24-hour stream. Chat gets $100, where you guys would get to spend $100 on Amazon. No matter what it is, you can link whatever you want. I have to buy it for the stream room. It could be one thing, it could be 100 things that are $1, whatever that may be. Wax leg, dye mustache, 100 burpees, chewy with vinegar, 5 raw eggs, cinnamon challenge, karaoke, stream until breaking world record, throw a rock at a beehive. We're taking that one off because we already have to do it. Spoon of wasabi, take the SAT. Everyone subs, I think we'll take that off. And then finally, chat picks a tattoo. Does anyone have another one they would like to add? And now remember, this is not every week, you know. This is only when the winner wants to forego that money and make me spin the wheel. But does anybody have any other ones they'd like to add? Get flogged in a gimp suit. I don't know if we can do that one on stream. Maybe we'll pass on that one for now, Nick. It's a pretty good list right now. And remember, I'm not scamming. I will throw the rock at the beehive. No hand dive. The punishment should be shave the top of your head and keep... Sean wants the Brother Banks, the monk cut. I'll sub to your OF. We won't be doing that. Sean, we'll probably wait on the shaving of the head, because I'll do that for you guys. I'll do that for free later on. But I think we're going to keep the mullet for now. But later on, you guys will get that for free. You don't have to waste it. You don't have to waste your winning spin on that. But if you think it's a good list already, you know, I think it's a decent list. Hawk 250 pool jump. You guys really want me to do something on the Hawk that will end very poorly for me. Which eventually we will, but maybe not for the wheel spins. All right, I think you guys are happy with the list. And like I said, I feel like most people won't want to spin the wheel. Tire truck live stream. That's not a punishment. I'll do that for you guys. We'll show you the tire van. Helping a stranger. That would be fun. Yeah, that would be a good stream, Dangus. We go out, find someone to help in the tire van. But all right, am I dragging it out too much, folks? Should I get you guys a pin? Am I milking it too much? Who wants a pin? Who's ready for some trivia? Nobody. Nobody wants to do any trivia tonight? What the heck? There it is. Lock in. All right. All right. All right. I know y'all are just waiting, sitting ready for that freaking pin. Shall I make it for you? I should. Let me get that code, John says. Create in-game pin. Bang. Juanito. All right. Yeah, don't worry, Juan. We're not going to fire up quite yet. Ari. Here, I will pin it in the chat. Yeah, there we go. Get on in there. Pile on in, everybody. Come on. Come on. Big time boater. G Money. Is that the G Money? Juanito. Juan's coming back for that friggin' title. Treen Bean. We got some champs in here tonight. Who else we got? Jody. Gabe Itches is back. Papa P. McMillan. Jesse. Sarah. Amy. Delilah. Holy frig. Fowler's Finds. Are you kidding me? The Fowler's Finds? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Dangus. All right, we got a stacked house tonight. Kels. Come on. File in, everybody. Hop on in. The water's warm. Sean, I already told Sean this, but his brother Ryan, he came in here last week with a friggin' come from behind. He was down 2 questions, came back with a podium finish. All right, I saw 21. I'll wait for 21 again. Want to say we're back to 21. Bronze medals in the blood. Nick loves to come from behind. Oh. Tear beer. Tear bear. Holy black. All right, I'll wait for 21 again, and then we can start going. There's 21. Is that it? Oh, I don't want to leave anybody out. Come on. Get back in. Get back in. Oh, we lost another one. Oh, we're losing them left and right. All right. Come on, get back in there quick, and I'll fire right up. Oh, we're losing them. Does it, like, kick you guys if I wait around too long like that? Or are you guys just popping in and out? $18. Oh, get back to 20, folks. I don't want to leave you behind. But I might be there's no child left behind, but we might have to. I don't want to. I'm glued to the waiting room. Sean ain't friggin' around, brother. Uh-oh. Julia, the two times back. Dude, we got, like I said, we got a stacked crowd tonight. We have 3 former champs: Treen Bean, Julia, Juanito. Tiff, I didn't even see Tiff sitting lurking there right in the middle. We have every champion there has ever been here tonight. There's 20. Should I go? I'm going. In 3. I remember if you want to get in anytime, you can hop in. Pin message at the top. There's 21. We're going. Ari's back. Let's go. Trivia night. July 21, 2025. In 3. In 2. In 1. What substance is human nails made of? Is it collagen, keratin, calcium, or plastic? The human nail. What is it made of? Come on, I want to see everybody answer. Missing one, I think. Come on. It is keratin. That one was a bit tricky. Nobody thought it was plastic, at least. I'm proud. But let's see how fast y'all were. Let's have a look. Oh, man, Sean coming in hot tonight. But Tiff right there behind him. Terror Bear, Gay Bitches, and Treen Bean. Holy frig. All right. Little fun fact. Keratin is also what makes up animal horns, feathers, and hair. I have a hair in my eye right now. All right. I want to see 800s for every answer tonight. I want to see everybody friggin' getting after it. Sean says, let me screenshot this before Tiff passes me. All right, here we go. The con artist Victor Lustig sold the White House, Girl Scout cookies, the Brooklyn Bridge, or the Eiffel Tower. Victor Lustig. What did he sell? He was a con artist. And in fact, he did it twice. It was the Eiffel Tower. Yes. Not the Brooklyn Bridge. Not Girl Scout cookies. But let's see. How'd we do? Oh, no. And Tiff dumps right. Treen Bean right there, too. Jody. Hopefully I'm saying Jody. Is that how you spell Jody, right? Sean, that's okay. All right. How do you say this? Gaping hole. Gaping hole. Little fun fact. Yeah, Victor, he managed to do this 2 times. He said he was, or I don't know the exact story, but it was something about scrap metal. I think he sold it to different companies. They're like, all right, you get to rip it down. You just got to pay me. They're like, okay. And I guess he got away with it, allegedly, as the story goes. 2 times. The 2 time. Let's go. Continue. Which company made the first mobile phone? Was it Nokia, Motorola, AT&T, or Apple? The very first mobile phone. Who started it all? Come on, get them answers. It was Motorola. I feel bad when it's a 50-50 split like that. Because then I know that my answers, they were too good. My choices, my picks, they were too tough. How did we do? Oh, Train Bean takes the #1 spot. All right. This leaderboard. Tiff, Terror Bear, Gay, Pinghole, and Julia the 2-time. Juan jumped 4 places on that one, though. We got a fast climber. Little fun fact. The first mobile call was made in 1973 on the 2.5-pound Motorola brick, they called it. But it became commercially available in 83. The Motorola Dynatac 8000X with the price of $4,000. And that's in 83 money. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of money. Was that probably like 12 grand today? Sheesh. All right, let's continue. Moving on. What does the word karaoke mean in Japanese? Lone singer, no music, empty orchestra, or a good night out? Karaoke. What does it mean in Japanese? Come on. Let me see them answers. Ooh, I think everybody answered. It does mean empty orchestra. Did everybody answer on that one? I think we missed 1 or 2. But yes, empty orchestra. How'd we do? Oh, Terror Bear taking the lead. Holy frig. Treen being right up there. Julia, Tiff, Gay, Pinghole. All right. I have a feeling everybody down here is pretty close, though. I don't see it being too wide of a margin yet. Fun fact. Hopefully you didn't miss out because July 19th was International Karaoke Day. If you didn't know, now you know, and you can enjoy that every single year. But shall we continue? We shall. Let's go. Which animal has fingerprints so similar to humans they can be confused at a crime scene? Chimps, raccoons, gorillas, or koalas? These animals, they have fingerprints extremely close to humans. Almost identical. If not, actually identical. It is them koala bears. Indeed. Down under. But how'd we do? Oh, Sarah rising up to the 2nd place spot. Jesse jumps up. Treen Bean. Juan. Holy frig. Getting up there. Oh, man. This is a friggin' tight race. So we've got a 200-point difference between 5th and 1st place tonight so far. Jody jumped 4 places on that one. Fun fact. Koala means no drink in an Australian Aboriginal language. Because I guess koalas, they primarily get their liquids from the eucalyptus that they eat. So they don't really drink. Or so the story goes. I don't speak any Aborigine languages, so. But let's get another question. Enough about me. What does philatist collect? Coins, stamps, monkeys, or pants? Sorry about that. I wanted to say another word and forgot how to say the proper word. But you can read. It is stamps. You guys knew it anyway. I knew you guys would know that one. Not pants. How do we do? Oh, Treen Bean taking the #1 spot. Jesse right there. Jody, Terror Bear, Sarah still in contention. Gay bitches jumped 3 places on that one. Not too bad. Stamp collecting or philately. Philately? Philately. Philately? I think that's it. Philately was once the most popular hobby in the world. Lame, I'd say. Next question. What is the heaviest organ in the human body? Skin, brain, lungs, or pituitary gland? The heaviest organ in the human body. What is it? Come on, everybody. Get them answers in. It is the skin. All right. All right. I'm throwing you some easy ones. I'm just seeing how quick you can get them. But, I mean, they're not too easy. I know there's the pituitary gland, notoriously a very large and heavy organ. Oh, gay bitch is coming in hot. Sarah holding on to that 5th place. Jody, Jesse, Treen Bean. Delilah jumping 4 places on that one. All right. Little fun fact. Our skin weighs about 8 pounds and covers about 20 square feet. If you skinned a human, that's how much of a rug you would get, approximately. But let's go. Another question. No more dilly-dallying. What is the term for a word that is its own antonym? An anagram, a palindrome, a synonym, or a contronym? A word that is its own antonym. Think dust. It is contronym. Contronym. How'd we do? Oh, Treen Bean staying locked in. Oh, Sean makes his way back. Tiff jumps right back in it. Papa P. I don't think we've seen Papa P before. All right. Still a freaking tight race. Holy frig. Treen Bean trying to open it up a little bit. Yeah. So they think sanction. You sanction things and you sanction things. Sean says, this gets me more hyped than the UFC, baby. But sanction, you can sanction something as in, yes, go do it. Or you sanction things like you shut it down. You put sanctions on things. You can dust on some sugar. Or you can dust off the sugar. You clip it. Or you can clip onto something. You get me? That's a contronym. Y'all knew it anyway. Next question. What was the first video game character to have a balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade? Was it Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario, Pac-Man, or Pikachu? The first video game character in the Macy's Day Parade. Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. Who was it? Come on. Let's see everybody answer. Come on. Get them in. Ooh, it was Sonic. All right. Who got this one? Is this going to be a big shakeup or a big comeback down low? Oh, snap. Julia, the 2-timing gay bitch, is coming back. Combo breaker. That's tough. Broke a 3-answer streak for 4 people. Treen Bean still holding on. Geez, wow. So that Treen Bean, I think, missed it. And these people still jump. You guys are I think everybody's like within 1,000 points of each other, or 2,000 at least. You guys are locked in tonight. Fun fact. Sonic's debut balloon was in 1993. And it popped on its first parade due to strong winds. Unfortunately. But all right, everyone, make sure you're live. I don't want to see anybody lagging behind. I know I say it all the time, but I want to see you locked in and live. All right, let's go. What creature can survive in outer space? Is it an amoeba, a tardigrade, a human, or a jellyfish? can survive in outer space. Amoeba, tardigrade, human, jellyfish. Yes, it is the tardigrade. Tardigrade. How do we do? Oh, and Jesse takes it from the Treen Bean. Julia, the 2-time. Tiff, Papa P. Treen Bean still right in it. Treen Bean misses that one, but she's still on the leaderboard right now. Within 600 points, within striking distance. Gay Pinghole rises up with 3 spots on that one. Fun fact, the water bear, as they call them, can survive boiling, freezing, radiation, and yes, even the vacuum of space. Quite the incredible little creature. Yep. Uh-oh. Quick pause. Julia. I joined late. What happened with the beehive? For everyone who doesn't know, Julia was the champ last week, and she chose to spin the wheel. And it landed on throw a rock at a beehive. But don't worry, Julia. We are in search for the perfect, ideally a wasp nest would be the most ideal. But we are on the search. We're on the hunt. Anyone who knows one, DM me on Instagram. And don't worry, that stream will be coming soon. I might even put an ad out on Facebook. I was talking with Dangus, the moderator. We might have to put an ad out on Facebook. But we will find it and we will do it. But next question, enough dilly-dallying. True or false? Vernon may have never been to space, but you should still subscribe to him. Is that true or false? Oh, Nick in chat says he's got a beehive. Yeah, what? You think you should subscribe to this Vernon guy? Oh, come on. Another one? Last week we had one freaking backstabber in chat too. No, it's all right. And as usual, no points. Just a moment for me to say, if you're new here, think about subscribing. It's free. You get me? Anyways, back to the quiz. So nothing changes. But on this next question, it will. Let's go. What is the most expensive spice? Is it vanilla, nutmeg, saffron, or pepper? The most expensive spice. Which is it? What the hell? You guys are freaking... Every time it's about food, you all know it like instantly. But the one nutmeg... That's not a bad call either. Back in the day, that was, I think, like way back when, it was like more valuable than gold was nutmeg. They might have not found saffron yet. Who knows? How did we do? How quick were y'all? Oh, and Julia takes the lead over Jesse on that one. Tiff right in there. Treen Bean rising back up. 9 participants on a 3-answer streak. Holy frig. Papa P still in contention. Still 600 points, 700 points between first and fifth right now. Y'all came to play. If you were after a pound of saffron, you should expect to pay around $2,000. If you wanted to grow some, though, I think you can get like a bulb of this crocus. It's like Crocus sativus or something. A bulb is like 50 cents. Obviously, you won't get a pound from that. But, yeah. Interesting. Right. Let's go. Continue. Enough dilly-dallying. What the largest eyes on planet Earth belong to? The blue whale, the giant squid, the big-eyed thresher shark, or tree frogs? The largest eyes on the planet. Come on, everybody. Get them answers in. It is the giant squid. Ugh. Yes. How'd we do? Oh, snap. Holy frig, what a absolute shakeup. Jody rising up. Papa P. Treen Bean, Julia the 2-time, and Jesse. What the... So we are halfway through, and 5th place to 1st place are separated by a mere 198 points. Jeez, freaking, you guys are getting too smart for this. Fun fact. Giant squids have 11-inch eyes, about the dang size of a basketball. Because they need them when they're way down deep. Try to see where there's no light. But let's go. Next question. Which animal has the most teeth? A shark, a snail, a croc, or a panda? The most teeth. Which one has the most teeth? Come on, everybody answer. I want to see them all. Oof, it is the snail. Oh, that's tough. How'd we do? Oh, snap. Papa P taking the... Oh, snap. Sarah rising up. Julia, the two-time Jody Treen Bean. Enchanted in chat says snail. Holy guacamole. You guys are getting freaking too smart. Enchanted in chat trying to flex on y'all. She's like, I answered before I even saw it. Little fun fact. Some snails have over 20,000 microscopic teeth on a ribbon-like tongue called the radula. Thing says, yeah, right. And Chen says she saw this on TikTok. That's funny because TifCat, I remember she said she saw one of the answers about on TikTok. So, hey, you guys got to be on TikTok if you're, for your trivia. But let's get another question. What country has the most vending machines per capita? The USA, Rwanda, Japan, or Germany? The most vending machines per capita. You got it. Japan. They love them over there. They got freaking everything in a whatchamacallit. But how'd we do on... Oh, okay. Jody jumps up. Dream Bean, Jesse back on the board. Sarah drops out. Papa P holding on to that lead. Little fun fact. Japan has over 5 million vending machines. About 1 for every 23 people. In America, we have more, obviously, but not more per capita. But let's get another question. How about we? Why don't we? The opening line of this novel is Call Me Ishmael, The Hobbit, Fahrenheit 451, Moby Dick, or the Bible. Is it Fahrenheit 451 or 457? Oh, yeah, it is 451. Just something that sounded weird when I said it. You guys got it, you freaking bookworms, you nerds. Freaking nerds. It is Moby Dick. But how'd we do? Oh, the two-time takes the lead from Papa. Jody, Jesse, Tiff, coming in hot. All right, there's a little bit of a lead now. 1,000-point lead from first to fifth. But we got a lot of game left. Not too much game, but there's enough to take that lead away. Fun fact. Moby Dick is said to have been inspired by a real whale called Mocha Dick. That was a real whale. Mocha Dick. Or the white whale of the Pacific. Thought you inspired it, Aaron. I don't know. I actually don't know the lore behind Dick. Why do they call sperm whales Dick? Mocha, they called this whale Mocha because it was by an island. It was often seen at an island called Mocha. But let's get another question going. It is said that this NFL player never played a game where his team was mathematically out of Super Bowl contention. Peyton Manning, Vernon Davis, Dan Marino, or Tom Brady. Every single game this player played in, they had a chance to make the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. It was the GOAT, Mr. Tom Brady. But how do we do? Oh, snap. Fowler's fine grass is making a comeback. How do you? Okay. Leaderboard stays fairly the same. Treen Bean jumps up a couple. All right. Whether you love him or hate him, Tom is the greatest quarterback of all time. Actually, NFL player I put here. So, call me controversial. Because I'm not even the biggest Tom Brady fan. I'm not a Patriots guy. I'm an Eagle fan. But you cannot deny greatness. So, and that is an insane stat. It's not only every game. The way I usually hear it phrased is every single snap that this man played, his team was never mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. But from one interesting, crazy sports fact to another in this next question, which is, there have been more men to walk on the moon than have scored an earned run on this MLB pitcher in the postseason. Curt Schilling, Mo Rivera, Oral Hershiser, or Aroldis Chapman. More men have walked on the moon than have scored an earned run in the playoffs, the postseason, on this pitcher. That's right. Friggin' Mo. And hey, listen, I am a Red Sox fan through and through. But Mo Rivera, that guy was unreal. How'd we do? Oh, Jody jumps up. Julia got it. Papa P. Jesse Sarah jumps right up. Holy frig. Already on a 4-answer streak. Still only 1,000 points separate first and fifth. So not only did Mo almost never let anybody score, it wasn't like he only pitched, 20 innings. He pitched the 12th most all-time innings and still has that stat. Insane. But also now I'm tying it into the next question, which is, how many men walked on the moon? Was it 0? Was it 3? Was it 12? Or was it 21? How many people walked on the moon? Come on, get them answers in. Come on. Oh, come on. We lose some people? It was 12. Yes. Glad to see nobody put 0. How'd that switch things up? Oh, Jesse coming in hot. Dangus rising up. All right, Julia, Jesse, Papa P, Jody, and Dangus. Freaking tight race. Believe it or not, Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing than when the pyramids were built. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. All right, folks. Gotta go widescreen here. I think we're on the last question, all right? So you gotta lock in. Is there gonna be a new champ tonight? I don't know. Juan in chat says, true answer is 0. All right, is everybody ready? Is everybody live? And is everybody locked in? You don't need to answer in chat. Stay in the app. Battle of the Sisters. Stay in the app. But stay locked in, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The idiom dollars to donuts means from riches to poverty, certain of a thing is true, a simple transaction, or a transition to new beginnings. Donuts to dollars, or dollars to donuts, excuse me. What does that mean? Ooh, snap. We got 5 people who got it. Certain that something is true is what that means. So we're going to get a fun fact, and then we're going to get the podium. All right. This came from a time when the disparity between donuts and dollars, the value of them was a lot wider. So if you get, do you get what they're trying to say? Like, they're like, I bet this person's going to be late again tomorrow. And they're like, are you serious? And you're like, dollars to donuts, brother. Like, I would bet dollars to donuts that's how certain you are that you're going to win the bet. It's an old timer thing. I don't think really, I hear mostly old timers say that. But, folks, do we have a new champion tonight? Do we have a returning champion? Do we have a repeat champion? I'd like to find out. Would you? You would? Well, let's go then. And in third place, with a score of 9,259, is Papa P. And in second place, with 9,277, is Jesse. And in first place, with 10,468 points, is Julia, the 2-time champion. Make that the 3-time champ. And the runners-up, Jody and Treen Bean. Holy frig. What the hell is going on? Y'all got to put an end to this? You just going to let this happen? Man. What a tight race again. Like I said, I can look at everybody's scores now. Sean says punishment again. Hey, nobody influenced Julia. She's her own woman. She does not have to pick the punishment wheel. You know, she can take that sweet, amazing cash. Oh my, Julia. Julia's just a woman of the people. She says, spin the wheel. Oh. Is that, are you sure, Julia? Are you just independently wealthy? Hold on. She says, spin that wheel. Apparently I'm just cruel, she says. Alright, let me see here. Man, folks, you guys were on fire tonight. Jeez. I'm looking at the scores that everybody had. Breaking all the way down. It's freaking tight race. What do people want? Do y'all want to see the wheel? Do we all want a wheel spin? Do we want the content? Julia's a woman for the people. What do we think? Well, I know what you think. We need the wheel spin. We need the proper music again. One spin, no tomfoolery, Danga says. SAT. Jack says, Julia's the true people's champ. Hold, please. Hold one moment, please. Should we go for this one this week? We tried it last week. What do we think? Is this the vibes? Does this give us the right vibe for the wheel spin? Are we ready? Jen says no. All right, we're going with this song then. Because this is the right song. Are we ready to spin the wheel of punishments? Thanks to Julia, the 3-time. And here we go. Hold on. All right, let's read them real quick. We got 24-hour stream. Chat gets $100. World record stream is looking like 26 days. Waxed leg. Dye mustache. 100 burpees. Chewy with vinegar. 5 raw eggs. Cinnamon challenge. Karaoke. Stream until breaking world record. Spoon of wasabi. Take the SAT. Chat picks a tattoo. All right. Are we ready? Spin it. Oh, jeez. What do we get? What do we get? Spoon of wasabi? Okay. Okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with the spoon of wasabi. What do we think? Good spin, bad spin. We're gonna do it. That's it. But here's the other question. Nick says weak. Well, hold on. Give me one moment, real quick. Full spoon. Looking to see what I have. I don't have any wasabi. So I think we have to do it at the very beginning of next stream. I'm terrible at doing that. Not coming prepared. I was looking to see if I had any other things that were very hot. Dang, it says, why would you have wasabi? Hey, you never know. But Julia, is that okay if I do it at the beginning of next stream? I'm going to be sending Julia, I'm still going to give you a little bit of loot, okay? Just because you're not getting your payment right now on the spot like you should be. All right. So you're not getting scammed, don't worry. And I owe here's what I owe you guys. I owe you guys the Beehive stream. And I owe you guys a very large spoon of wasabi. Okay. Okay, that's deal. Julia, deal. Julia says Beehive and wasabi simultaneously. Now this woman's thinking of some great content. Juan's on the same page. I think I 100% agree. You guys nailed it on that one. But okay, Juan, do you know? Have you seen any good hives at any of the sites or anything? We need to find one badly. Obviously, the bigger the better. And also, hold on one more quick second. Anybody type in chat if you know where a freaking wasp nest is or a beehive. Nick says he's got one. I will be bringing these with me as well. I will fend off every single one of those wasps. These ones are sick too. These aren't just some cheapy ones. They got sick little lights on them. Can you kind of see that? No. They look sick in the dark. Juan says he hasn't seen any. He's going to keep his eyes peeled though. All right, but so that's the stream. Ideally, we'll find that this week. Okay. Ideally, we're gonna find the freaking big old wasp nest hanging around in the woods. Juan's out. Man, 3-time. Tiff, are you still here? Tiff, are you? I think Tiff's 3-time too. So we have 2 3-time champs right now. And we have 2. So we've had 5 different champs currently. But this week was by far the closest week, I'd say. Were the questions too easy this week? What'd y'all think? Holy frig, we got a subscriber, everyone. What the hell? We're up to 98. Damn near 1,000. But yeah, how were the questions? Danga says, fantastic stream. I appreciate it. Did y'all see I posted a short? Go check it out if you haven't. I posted it. Hopefully bring in some new prospects. See if anybody can challenge any of our current champs. The Jesse A++. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think this week's questions, I would give them. I don't know. I didn't love them the most, if I'm being honest. But you guys did phenomenal with them, so. But hopefully, I just hope they weren't too easy. But then it is kind of cool when you gotta see how quick you can get them. Dang says, I gotta win before you become famous. Well, hey, we did. Once we make it big time, we'll be paying out more loot, and we'll probably pay out the podium. We'll pay out a couple spots. The questions were fine, and the host was extra fine. I appreciate that. But it's that time, my friends. It's that time. Sarah knows. Throw up them shreds. Give me a little shred in chat. Before y'all peace out. Before we go our separate ways. There we go. That's what I like to see. I want to see a wall of shreds. Give me that little shred action. Here, let me throw one in for y'all. Let me throw the shred. These emojis are wild on here. Bang. But yeah, so next, be looking out. We're going to find a beehive. We're going to eat a big old spoonful of wasabi. Then we're going to throw a damn rock at that damn beehive. And I'm going to fight off every single one of those wasps. And come back next week. Because we'll be doing it again. But until then, have a beautiful week. Do good. Be good.